Hello, my Stampy friends. I got my new catalog today, the September to December mini catalog. I like to call it the holiday catalog. This is one of my favorites, and it just arrived, and I want to share with you a little bit. I'm not allowed to go through page by page, but I am allowed to show you what I got. So this is the catalog. If you are a customer of mine who is local, I have packs of these, packs and packs and packs of these, and I'll be handing them out at my events this month. I have card buffet this week and stamp camp at the end of the month. So you'll get these in August if you come to one of my events. If you don't live by me, but you've purchased from me in the past year, I ordered some to be mailed to you. So you'll be seeing those in your mailbox soon. I actually heard that somebody got theirs already who lives out on the West Coast, and so they're a little closer maybe to Stampin' Up. I don't know, but they got theirs already. Mine came today. They got theirs last week. Lucky. Okay, anyway, here is the catalog. It's beautiful. This paper, the background is Secret Sea, which is my favorite, and I love this Secret Sea glimmer paper. And this ribbon is gorgeous, and there's some like cloud cover in here. It's a beautiful paper. On the back, I want to point out this guy. Actually, maybe I ordered it, so maybe I can show it to you in real life in a second. Look how big this glue is, right? So you know how big the glue is, and you know that this looks bigger. That is how big that little gingerbread man is. He's adorable. Squirrel. Okay, so let me see what I got. I don't even remember. I've been on vacation and I ordered this kind of late, and it arrived yesterday, and I haven't even gone through the box, but I'm really excited about it, so I want to show you. And I am allowed to do a little show and tell, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to open my catalog so I kind of make sure that I put collections together. I can't show it to you. It'll be off screen. And I didn't get a whole lot yet because I kind of wanted to see what I had and play with what I have first. Let me see. Oh, here he is. This one I was so excited about. Okay, Gingerbread Man. Okay, I have, where's Gingerbread Man? Oh, so much good stuff. I'm trying to find the dies for the Gingerbread Man because they are amazing. Oh my, that is the dies for the Gingerbread Man. Look how, I didn't even think this was dies. Look how big that is. Okay, this is crazy. I did not expect this. Okay, super excited. It's like Christmas. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a whole lot of joy right there. Okay, I did know this because inside the catalog it shows you that the Gingerbread Man cuts out both halves, like two halves, so the Gingerbread Man itself can be a card. Now it doesn't have to be because you can always just kind of cut it off, but the gingerbread itself fits as a card. So like here's an envelope. So see how he can be a card, fold him in half, and it's a gingerbread shaped card. I was so happy when I saw this. It was the first thing I put in my cart, and he's got like a little cocoa, little gumdrops. This is my happiness right there. Little candy with little candy. You can make this like red and that white, or white and red, whatever. And little smiley face, different shaped faces. You got a winky face. So cute. Okay, love this. This is my favorite. I have to say, I do cook. I am a gingerbread maker. I make gingerbread every year, and I love gingerbread. I make a really good gingerbread, I have to say. If I don't, it's Martha Stewart. It's got pepper in it. It's really delicious. Anyway, I get asked about it all the time. Okay, so super cute. I love the little sayings, but I just think this guy is adorable, and I love all the extras that the dies had. So this is an adorable bundle, and I just love it. So I'm excited that that was one of the first things I pulled out of the box. Okay, and this is amazing. Okay, that's that. All right, what else do we have? Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to go in the catalog and see. I don't remember what are these things I bought. Oh my goodness, so much. I'll have to edit this video to get rid of some things, some of my stalls. All right, I'm just going to look at the stamp sets here. Light and Wonder. Okay, this is a beautiful one. All right, this is an entire suite. So let me find the page for that so I can pull out all the items from the suite. And let's make sure. Oh, who remembers last year when we had the gingerbread, you know, like the embellishments that were little candy pieces, and then they were on back order like crazy. Stampin' Up went nuts and bought a whole slew of them, and they've been like waiting for, because they were late. The shipment came late, so by the time they got the like major order of these little candies, it was kind of almost Christmas was over. So now they were stuck with all these candies, and rather than discount them, they saved them. So they're still in the online store because they knew that they could sell them this year with this, or with the gingerbread I just put away. So, oh, here it is. Okay. This is called the Light and Wonder Bundle, but there's also a whole suite. And the suite is called, what is it called? Lights of Aurora. So, you know, Aurora Borealis. And the paper is amazing. And I think it has, let me find the die set for this. Okay, it is called Light and Wonder. Light and Wonder. Okay, here's the dies for this. So you've got a whole scenery building collection here. It's really pretty. I wish I could show you the catalog pictures because they really are gorgeous. The tree line is beautiful. There are some, let's see, frosted, are these the right one? Frosted iridescent dots are part of this collection. There's a ribbon that's part of this collection. Actually, this was part of the in color sale. This is still going on, the in color sale. Anything with the new in colors, like there's papers and things like that, I got a bunch of ribbon. Oh, here's my strawberry slush. So this you can get now on sale. I'm going to put that aside from the box. Is this the, yeah, balmy blue sheer ribbon. Beautiful. And that's part of this collection. It's all very frosty. And if you like pastels, the paper are very pastel-y. Here's the paper. It's, I'm going to open it. I like to just open one end because I kind of put it back in the little sleeve. That you've got these dark patterns with like shimmery lights. Well, I'll have to put it back in, but look at how pretty. And these were done with chalk pastels. So I kind of thought that was fun. I think I might get out my chalk pastels and try some of these. Aren't they pretty? And then the back has kind of more solid. So you've got like still kind of soft and not quite solid, but single color, I would say. And one thing they did with this pack, it's a 6x6 pack, which oftentimes aggravate me as a demonstrator because then there were only like 3 or 4 of each sheet. And when I was making stuff for a class, you know, I didn't have quite enough. But this time, instead of having more patterns, there's less different patterns, but more of each one. So let's see how many of each sheet I get. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so rather than 4 of each sheet, I'm getting 8 of each sheet. So as a demonstrator, this makes me happy because I actually avoided 6x6 for that reason, because I tend to have 12 or more at a class, and so then I couldn't use the paper very well for a class, but now I can. So they've been doing that a lot lately, and I really like that. Okay, so oops, I forgot one. So this is the Lights of Aurora. When we had a demonstrator event, they showed us some cards made with this that were so gorgeous, and some of them are in the catalog, and I will be excited to show you things made with this because it's actually quite lovely. And I actually picked up some of these. These are actually on the last chance list right now. I bought them anyway because they're one of my favorite gems. They're called iridescent faceted gems, and they're just really pretty. They're not super big. They're a little flatter than some of ours, and I really like these. So I was happy when they were on sale because I actually grabbed a couple. So these are on the last chance list, but they kind of go with this whole theme, so I might use them for that. I also think they're great for snowflakes, which is Christmas is coming, so I bought a few packs of these. Check out the last chance list and the in color sale going on right now. Okay, so that's this one. All right, what else do I have in my box of goodies? Okay, autumn trees. This one, is this an online exclusive? That's another thing, is there's online exclusives going on right now, which I bought some of, so this might not be in the catalog. Well, let's see. Nope, here it is. Okay. Oh, this one has a whole suite too. All right, autumn trees, and then there's another set called Amber Autumn. Where's that? Okay. Here's that. I love them both. I like that there's dies for both. Oh, one of them has a beautiful, let me find the dies. So you can buy the entire suite or just parts of it. And I really liked, that's not it. Is this it? Amber Autumn's dies. The Autumn Trees dies cuts out as you would expect the trees, and there's a cute little deer scene. But this one cuts out your big images, and I really like these two images. They look similar to ones we've had in the past. This one we used to have, I think it was almost exactly, but it was a little bigger, or maybe it was, but these are really nice for watercolor techniques, and I just love autumn for watercolor. So this one is what I liked. These oak leaves, and it's like a whole background die cut, and I thought that was really pretty. I'm excited to get this, and I will be using that one pretty quickly because I was excited about that one. I also like this little wheat thing. Okay, so that's this one, and then that is Amber Autumn, and then these fun gems are with this suite, and these are called Streaked Dots. They're kind of pretty. The streakiness, it kind of, it's hard to say on film, but it's like they're not solid. They have a kind of a luminous to them that looks like maybe they were poured, and you can kind of see different shades and tones within the dots. They're really pretty. So that's this one, and this has a die set too. I can see this video is going to be long, so what I'm going to do is edit out me opening things, so you'll see a lot of fast forwarding. Ooh, look how big that tree is. That is awesome. I didn't realize how big the tree is. So it says the stamps are only shown at 80. Oh, look how big. If you saw that announcement today, red rubber stamps are going away. So this is like one of the last red rubber stamps. And I love red rubber. And I like photopolymer too, and I'll still keep getting stamps, but I do like this big tree and this red rubber. That makes me happy. Okay, and look at these cute little deer. It's like a mom and a fawn, and a moose, or is that a deer with antlers? A deer with antlers, not a moose. You could probably use it as a moose if you just use the outline, and I don't know. Anyway, really cute. And then these are things you can add, like for layering on top. So you can add different colors of greens or oranges or whatever you want for fall. Okay, so that's Amber Autumn. Oh, there's paper for this one. Let me find the paper. It is called, let's see, what am I looking for? Here it is. Okay, this, I love toile. I don't know if you're familiar with toile, but it's like a kind of a monochromatic, kind of like sometimes it's different colors, but it's this kind of look with these little scenes, and sometimes it's ivory and black, or you've seen different colors. It can be any, it can be red and ivory or whatever, but it's just really pretty little detailed scenes, and I love that. It's kind of old-fashioned, but I like it. And here we've got these nice earthy colors. I like that. I love this kind of check. Oh, this has like pheasants and trees, and then a nice little leaf print. Okay, I'm catching a theme here. Look at that. There were 3 of this one. Are there 3 of this one? There are 3. Okay, so there's less designs overall, but more of each color. So you still get 12 sheets of paper, but there's 3 each of 4 designs. This is kind of nice, especially in the holidays, because we tend to make multiples of cards, and that way you have more of each pattern. I really like that. This is that cute pumpkin image and some harvest. This is a really nice background. Oh, I love the little fox. He's cute. And then the background is striped. So these are really nice. I love the stripes and the ginghams and the checks and all of that in these kind of earth colors. There's also a ribbon with this and a foil. Let's see if I can find my foil. Ooh, look at that. That is like a really rich color. Oh, and there's 3. Oftentimes the foil paper only had 2. This time it has 3. They're calling it brown, but that is a gorgeous color. Hopefully I don't know if this color is gonna show up much on the video, but it's beautiful. Okay. And one more thing with this. I was curious about this one. They're calling it Irregular Weave, and I was curious what it was made of. And it feels like, kind of feels like threads that have been coated with something, because it looks like they sliced it, because some of these edges are just cut. So I think it's like threads that have been coated with Mod Podge or something like that. Still somewhat flexible, but I think look, it'll look more, I don't think it'll look nice as a bow necessarily, but you could do, well, maybe you could, but I think it would look really nice kind of as one of those back and forth kind of behind a image type thing. It's really interesting. And it's kind of like a crumb cakey color, slightly more natural, a little darker, like maybe stained, a tea stain or something kind of color. Let's see if they're giving it a color. They are not, they're calling it vanilla. It's a little darker than vanilla. I would say this is like creamy coffee. Very creamy coffee. Okay, so that's this collection. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleanup when I'm done giving this video. Okay, this one is an online exclusive, Gathering Moments. This is not in the catalog, but I love all things fall, so I got it, and it's beautiful. I love the mushroom and the acorn. And here are the dies. So this one again, oh, you know what I liked about this one? This is a fun one. So these dots could just be accent dots and not be anything special. Like they could just, I mean, special in that they're accents and they make things look cute like stitching does. But when I said stitching, I really mean stitching. They show that, and it comes, there's this, the suite comes with this thread. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, it's like espresso and old olive. So they're, yes, espresso and old olive linen thread, and you can actually use it to kind of stitch on the leaves. They've placed these holes intentionally so you could do some fun stitching on the leaves. And I love that. It adds fun texture. It's something kind of fun to do. And I just thought it was a unique thing. So I really liked it. I bought this one. This is in the online exclusives, so this is not going to be in your catalog. Do check out the online exclusives. They're really fun. And these stamps, oh, they're also red rubber. They're real cute, those little textury things, but the font on these is really nice too. Your friendships means the world to me, expressing heartfelt gratitude, thankful for you, many thanks, and a gather. This is kind of a little pretty plaid too. I like the look of these stamps. They're kind of have a watercolory, painterly look. So real cute and just unique. I really like that. I think there's a paper for this one too. Let me see. Yes, here it is. Okay. Okay, this one has some fun colors. Someone outside my door. Okay, I had to stop because my husband was knocking at my office door, and he had a lunch meeting today at Luminati's, and he brought me tiramisu, so that was worth opening the door for. But let me finish this. Okay. All right, so this is the Gather Together paper, and it has Cajun Craze, which I love during the fall. I love Cajun Craze. It's a bold color, and I really like, my favorites are the Regals. Oh, now I have a cat. Oh my goodness. Trixie. Okay. I opened the door for my husband and the cat snuck in. Okay, look at this. Look at how pretty with the gold detailing. Love this paper. And this has gold. I don't know if you can see that, but there's gold in that stripe. So this is kind of like the back side. I mean, they're both, oh, I love that one too. So I don't know, do I like it with the yellow? I do, but I also like this more muted color family, color grouping. Okay, I love this paper. I'm gonna have to get another one of this one. Okay, that's beautiful plaid. Here's another plaid. Let's check out the other side. Oh, that's nice. So it's got very, very pale kind of crumb cake leaves, and then these kind of gold accented leaves. This is a really nice background, but am I going to use it or? Oh, nope, I'm going to use that one. Well, oh man, this is beautiful paper. Every one of these is great. Okay, that is an online exclusive, Gather Together. Okay, let me get back to my pile here. Okay, I love this one, Words for the Season. I think it's a standalone, but I liked that it has things that you can put on the inside of cards. And that's such a great thing because sometimes we don't know what we want to say or write, but you've got that big blank middle of the card that you want to fill. So there's some for kind of like here's a have a spooktacular Halloween, perfect. But then you've also got different seasons. So may your holiday season be filled with joy and happiness. Here's kind of a New Year's. Let's toast to yesterday's achievements and tomorrow's bright future. So you've got New Year's. I'm grateful to blessings. So you've got some Thanksgiving here and flat out Christmas. May the magic of Christmas fill each corner of your heart and home. And then some bigger things that you can put on the outside. So this is a really, I loved this one. I saw this, words for the season. I think there might be more. I'm going to set this aside because I think there might be more to that one. Ooh, branching out. I loved this one because, and I signed up to do a swap in this one because I really liked it. It's got a good variety. You've got a birthday on here, a hello, lots of love and stuff like that, and thinking of you. So it's not really Christmassy, but it has these beautiful pines, and I kind of thought to myself that I was going to do something with these branches. And let me find the dies for this because I really did like the dies. Oh, kitty. Not right now, baby. Branching out dies. Okay. So look at these dies. Here's another reason why I wanted this. So you've got these pretty branches, and my plan for this is to, I have like thoughts already when I saw this one, but I wanted to cut these out in maybe like a crumb cake, maybe sponge a tiny bit on there with some deeper crumb cake, and then hit the tips of this with some craft white, like there's some snow, or maybe touch it with some mossy meadow first, and I have, we'll see it. But then these, you can kind of make a window, so like maybe, you know, you can have mats, you can, or a window. Like I thought I would do a little window with this one, you know, like, so my card front, and then have another layer underneath, and then a third like where the image is. So I love anything like that with nesting, and these berries are always fun. So I love this one. I loved the dies for this almost as much. I like to put them like this so I can see them almost as much as the stamps on this one. I like to store mine like this so I can see my dies. On the new, I don't know if you saw the announcement, the new dies, these envelopes are going to actually have pictures of the dies on the outside. Love that. Okay, so this is branching out, and I really enjoyed this. I love this one. Christmas greenery. This is kind of like on the cover. This is that, it's meant to go with this paper. So let me find that paper. But these are really pretty. I love poinsettias, and so that's really fun. And this one is meant to layer on top. So you can kind of see it's got a cutout here, and that is because it's kind of fit. It's going to snuggle in right there. So that is what that's about. I wanted to point that out, and kind of like where this leaf ends here, it's actually in this little corner here. So I noticed that, and then these layer on top. I usually don't do that, to be honest. I like, and then this flower, here's an interesting thing. This exact flower does all three of these and three of these. And this one does these two. And then this one does this. And these, it fits. So it does fit, and it's kind of okay. I wanted you to know that it's actually okay if you don't line it up perfectly. It's kind of a look. So, you know, like it's outlined and it's a look, but you can line it up perfectly too, because these are photopolymer, I'm sure. Yes. So anyway, they're very pretty. I tend to use markers and color these myself because I love coloring, but not everyone loves coloring. So I do like that they gave that option. I bet that I will never use these. Well, maybe I will at a stamp camp, but I will probably do these with coloring techniques. I love coloring, watercolor pencils. I love all of that. So, and the blends. So that's probably what I will do, but it's really a beautiful set, and I loved the dies. Look at how big. So in the catalog, they showed these hollies, and I thought they were gorgeous. Look at this pine bough branch. You could just imagine the things you can do with that. These are all so big and lovely, and I like that because they looked really great on the card samples that they show in the catalog, but they also, you know, will look really great on some scrapbooking cards and or pages. And so, but you can, I mean, they're just big and beautiful. So look how big. Oh, that scared kitty. So it's bigger than the cover here. All right. But I love the holly, and I love that they gave me the little berries. So that's really fun. I really like this one. Now there's paper for this. I showed you on that cover, so let me find the paper and show it to you because it's really pretty. I'm supposed to be getting ready for a card buffet, and then the box came. Oh, these, okay, so this is not holidays. These are not sneak peeks. These are current papers, but they were part of that sale that's going on right now. So I bought some more of those. Yes, that's it. Oh, it's called Traditions of Christmas is the entire suite. And so actually, there's another set that goes with that. This goes with it. It's a wreath. This is an embossing folder, 3D embossing folder. How pretty. So that goes with it. There's this one goes with it called Traditional Labels. I really like this one because of all the different backgrounds you can get. So you can mix and match, like Merry Christmas, or you can do this Merry and, you know, different things. Sending cheer, different things like that. And there's dies. Of course there are traditional label dies. So this is like a mega suite in that it has 2 stamp sets, 2 dies, paper, ribbon, embossing folder. Oh, and I think these embellishments, look at these, aren't they pretty? These are very flat, by the way. So these are going to be great on a card, but not add a ton of bulk. They're very flat, very nice. It was super light. I loved these. Okay. So look at these different labels. I loved these. So they have stitching details. They're all different. And you'll maybe notice that some of these were slightly curvy. So you can use them on some of these curvy ones or go with a straight one. Yep. So really cute. I love the labels on here. So many options. You can always use good labels, and it's such a good variety of size. I kind of liked this arrow one because I thought that would be a good one for like on a photo on a scrapbook page. You can put a date and or you know something pointing to something exciting on your page. Okay, so let's open this paper because that's what I want to see. I'm excited about the paper. Okay, here's the paper. Look at this one. It's got that gold on top of those poinsettias. I love poinsettias. I'm always loving the poinsettias. And this one, this is kind of matches that stamp set. I've got it upside down. Love that. Oh, I'm not showing you the backs. On the back, Secret Sea. Love Secret Sea. Okay. Oh, and a nice stripe. That's a good one. Here's pink poinsettias, which are always fun. And the back, cherry cobbler, I guess. It's my guess anyway. See if I see. It tells me. Another poinsettia. And I love the gold. Okay, is that navy or Secret Sea? The light shining right on it, I can't quite tell. Let me see if it tells me. And I bet it always usually does, so I'm just not looking at the right spot here. Secret Sea and cherry cobbler, I was right. Okay, oh, look at this one. That's pretty. Beautiful. This is my favorite. All right, I got a nice little plaid. This is my favorite. I love that they put a background in Secret Sea. I just love that. All right, cat's back. Should never have let you in. And here's the plaid. This is see, that's the problem is when they put my 2 favorites on the same sheet. I love this plaid and I love this floral. That is a problem. Those are going to be hard choices. Oops. I did get 2 packs of this one because I knew that would be a hard choice. See? I knew that would. Okay, and then this. Oh no, that's that. Okay. Now, I know I have a couple more. Oh, in that Gather Together fall, this is another embossing folder. Look how huge it is. And it's got this really cute line of like leaves. I thought that was a really cute pattern. And it's so big that you can actually do 2 card fronts at one time. Or it's really good for a scrapbooking page. Oh, and you know how this one, I put it off to the side because I thought something went with it? Something does. Okay, Words for the Season has die words for the season as well. So I love that. This is going to be a good one. I'm going to use this one a ton. I cannot believe I let you in this room right now, Trixie. Okay, you want to see the Christmas words? So you've got, all right, I'm just going to hold you. Happy Autumn, Greetings, Holiday, New Year, Christmas, Halloween, Winter, and Merry. And a nice little banner. Yes, I love you too. And so these are really great dies. I know I'm going to get a ton of use out of these. I love putting dies in like a gold foil or just a different colored cardstock on top of a card. It's just really pretty to be able to do that. So I really liked these. And then, so it's, the whole set is words for the season, and there are both stamped words and die cut words. I'm really excited about that. And then in my box, I have this one. Where's the stamps that go with it? Here it is. Okay, this one I was super excited about, and I signed up for a swap for this one too. Snowy Delights. I love snowflakes, so I like leaves, fall leaves, and snowflakes every time. I will get them every time. So I liked this one. There's another snowflake set that's in the online exclusives that I did not get yet, but I'm sure I will because it's snowflakes. Anyway, so this is really cute, and I love this snowflake for a couple reasons. One, it's kind of cute. It's like a hand-drawn-y look slightly. It's not so fancy. The one in the online exclusives is really fancy. Okay. It's hard to do this while holding a cat. So look at, you've got a cute little dies. I loved them because look, you've got stitch dies. You've got just a big one that kind of does the outline of the outline of the stamp. And they even gave you a layering piece, which is nice. You can do like a pool party and a white and stamp it in white, or do all different things. Maybe, and then you can layer like a detailed silver foil on top. Who knows? I like that they added a little label and little snowflakes. These are great for cutting into paper and then having something behind. So like if I had a, or you can use them as they are, but I think they're also good for like peek-throughs. Like if you have a navy paper and you cut out these little snowflakes, and then underneath is maybe silver or white that kind of peeks through, and that's really pretty. And then this one I just think is stunning. So really pretty snowflakes. But wait, there's more. I also love stencils. I just love stencils and decorative masks and using my blending brushes. So when I saw this one had stencils as well, I think this was the second one in my cart. The first thing in my cart was that gingerbread man. Okay, there she goes. Kitty's gone. Okay, and then nope, here she's back. Oh my goodness. Please don't make me redo my whole video, Trixie. Okay, so you've got different snowflakes, and you can layer these so you can have like extra details on top, or do like a really faded. So I'm thinking you could do a faded layer. Let me see if I can find a solid paper to put behind this. Okay, so put a solid paper behind, like let's say, that's just so you can see it, but let's say you sponge a very faint pool party, or maybe even red, go bold, and then you could layer on top of it another layer of even darker, so then those details kind of pop a little more. So you can do that, and they kind of work on top of each other. So maybe you want to go more like this. Maybe you want to add some fun little detail, and this one is more little tiny spots. I love those little hearts, and these kind of have hearts. See, so cute. This one looks like little tulips. I don't know, but they're just really pretty, and I thought they were fun. And I can imagine doing that on a big scrapbook background. I do make snowmen every year. It's kind of a requirement. And so I think this is really fun. And so I signed up for a swap with that. And I thought this was fun. This is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this one. Because it's white on white. But what it is embossed. So I don't know if you can see this pattern, but you've got snowflakes that have been embossed into the paper. I think they're all the same. Let me see. Yep, they're all the same. Awesome. So then you can use sponging. You can leave it as is. That embossed snowflake is beautiful. Or you can do some sponging on top to kind of bring out those embossed snowflakes a little bit more, make them pop. So this is a really fun paper pack. It's called Silent Snowfall. Really fun. You get 6 sheets of this. They're all the same. 6 sheets. Very nice. I love that. You can even make a little box out of these too, and just leave them white. I don't know, make a box and not leave them white. It's really cute. And I want to say, this is like scratching the surface of all the new things coming. Barely scratching the surface. What is this one? Oh, I got 2 of these because I loved those. And what is this? Oh, there's a new kit. This already came out though, so you might have seen this, but I didn't get it yet. So this kit is really cute, and I thought it was adorable. You've got a stamp, you've got a block, and an ink spot. So it's a really kind of a everything. You even got your adhesive and some twine. But look what it makes. It makes cards that are little mini bouquets that fold together like a wrapped bouquet that fit inside the envelope. It's adorable. This is already out there. And because it has In Colors in it, it's part of the In Color sale, so you can't go wrong. So do check out that In Color sale and check out the Last Chance list. And there's a lot of good things going on. These items I showed you today will be available in September. So they're not available yet, except for demonstrators. If you join, you can add them to your starter kit, but you can't just order them. And I will be passing these out at my stamping events this month, so I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Bye.